Help me, guys!
Well, kids love mess.
Let's go!
Welcome to AdventureFun.
Guys, we got the all-new Treasure X Dino Gold. Woo-woo! And there's Series 1 because it's the first time they put out Dino Gold. And it's these little creatures here, and there's a total of 12 you can collect. We want to make sure that we collected all 12, so guess what? We got a couple of cases and some extras here. And we were doing one of these things when we collect the extras because we were looking at some codes, hoping that we could find a little extra lolly gold. Lolly's money. That was a lolly gag. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, first of all, guys, here's a case of them. There's a total of 12 in the case. It's Treasure X Dino Gold, and there's a total of 12 mini dinos to collect across Series 1. And you can dig the rock and save the dino. And will you find real gold dip treasure? Woo! And then on the sides, well, you got one dinosaur decked out in gold shades, and it says 12 mini dinos to collect, again, across Series 1. And then on the other side, same thing, but you get another dinosaur. And he's got a gold amulet, man. He's got his bling bling and nothing on the back. I mean, it's just it right there. In fact, let's go ahead and grab one of these little boxes there so you can see. And it's called Mini Dinos, Treasure X Dino Gold. Will you find real gold dip treasure? Here's the side, 12 dinos to collect across Series 1. And then the other side, we've got a warning, only use excavation tools supplied with product. Do not use excessive force while excavating Treasure X to avoid injury or damaging product. Keep away from eyes. Direct contact with the eye may cause irritation. If rock plaster, If rock plaster enters the eye, flush with clean water. Parts of the rock plaster may break off in transit, or if dropped, and presents a choking hazard to children under 3 years of age. This product should not be given to children under 3 years. Caution, rock plaster contains color which may stain some surfaces. For external use only. Do not eat, do not use with sensitive or broken skin. Discontinue use if irritation occurs. Adult supervision encouraged. For young children, important rock plaster generates dust during excavation. It is recommended to excavate outdoors or on a covered surface to aid cleanup of waste material. White portions of toy may have discolorization from rock plaster. Contains imiduria as a preservative. Got it in the food, now we got it in our toys. Great! Conforms to something. Please retain packaging details for future reference. Colors and contents may vary. So what you get is one character, one rock, one tool, one treasure, one map collector guide, instructional manual. 1 in 24 packs contains real gold dip treasure. So actually we got 24 here plus 15, so we ought to get 1.5 golds. So if we get 2, we're doing sweet. We get 3, look out. I hope that we were able to get the gold in here because, you know, you go to the store and you buy some of these and some of them may be missing because somebody else took the gold and then you're out. So if you really want gold, go to a store that has 2 cases untouched and hopefully they came together and they didn't get mixed up. Kind of like one of those luck of the draw things and hey, this is green, leprechauns. I hope to get lucky. Oh, and by the way, look at the back. Here's how it all started. Way back in the Jurassic Age. 8 levels of adventure fun. First, you got the Dino Gold treasure box, of course, and then you got to like open it up and then tear off the wrapper and then you get the digging tool. Number 4, you start excavating. 5, you find a bunch of pieces. 6, putting them together. 7, you get some common treasure or real gold dip treasure. Sweet. And then 8, put them together. Awesome. Okay guys, gonna go ahead and open it up. May the fork be with you. It just makes it easier because on the back you have the perforation. You can see those lines right there. You got a little red arrow pointing down with the perforation so you can dig your finger. I mean, if you dig into plastic at the top and it gets in between the nail and your finger, ow. So if I just use the little prong here, lickety spit, we're done. I just used my switchblade. My Swiss knife, not my switchblade. That would be illegal. So let's just go ahead and find the tape here. I know we're just gonna break them open, but hey, for those of you who want to preserve your packaging, piece of plastic. There's our rock. It's got 2 sides to it. Well, first on the front. So there's the Dino Gold Land. Oh, sweet. They're bringing back some of the common treasures. Actually, all of these were gold dip treasure. Remember from the earlier Treasure X guys, the Furious Fireball, the Cyborg Circuit, Stone Wheel, Serpentine Statue, Artic Thermometer, Mutant Brain. Guys, all of those we got in golds for all of them. And now in here, they're just common treasures. And then the mysterious egg. That's the one we want for the golden egg with horns coming out of it. You know, it's a dinosaur and it's got horns coming out of the egg, you know. That'd be a hard one to lay. Ooh, ow. And it's got those circles there. You can go ahead and check them off when you get them. Hopefully we can collect all of them. Common treasures used to be all kind of like just gray, but if these actually have color in them, like the Mutant Brain and the green Cyborg Circuit Board, that'd be super cool. And then on the other side, you got all the dinos you can collect. Up at the top, you got the steps 1 through 8, in case you missed them on the back of the package, and then the collector's edition here, super cool. So they have 2 rows. On the top row, you got the collector's edition of mini dinos. You get these are kind of like the rares. So you got Tygold, Rhinosaur, Fossilsaur, Stegold, Treasure Beak, and Chompasaur. So again, collector's edition, get those and hey, you're a collector. Then the bottom contains all the standard edition mini dinos, which is Richrap, Styractor, Blingadon, Spiker, Attack-A-Dactyl, and Allosnap. Cool. And then you got your treasures again. Sweet. You know what? Those 2 right there, the Stegold and the Treasure Beak, they're not very colorful, but they're supposed to be part of the collector's edition. I think out of all of them, the one I like the most, that looks the coolest, is the golden armor finish, the Fossilsaur. He looks cool. I hope I find him. Let's get cracking to find that golden egg. Kind of like Willy Wonka in the chocolate factory. Where's the golden ticket? Well, we're looking for the golden egg. Just as a side note, guys, at the bottom they had these codes, and we usually look for codes to find out that when we look in cases like these, typically Moose has had them marked. So if you found, like in a case of 12 and 1224, and they all had the same serial numbers except for one, that one will usually have the special in it, like the gold. And so you know what? I could tell you that, hey, here are all the serial numbers, but what it comes down to, since Moose is mixing them up by batch, it seems like, that we have different serial numbers over here within this. We have 3 or 4 different serial numbers over here in this group, 3 or 4 different serial numbers. And these 2, actually these 2 cases came from the same store, and they all have, I think, the same serial number. That may be 1 or 2 that were off, and you can see them more clearly on the bottom of the package, which, you know, makes no sense because you can't open them up and say, that's not it, and then put it back and then, you know, return it. We're gonna see if these serial numbers contain any gold, if there's a specific serial number, but there's so many here, guys. You know what? I'm thinking that Moose may have shaken it up just a bit, and now we're going by weight, but we'll see what happens. Let's get going. We use the fork. Oh, it's gonna get messy. Yeah, you know what? Probably a paper plate would help. Because if you guys remember in Series 1, in fact, there were some complaints on Amazon and stuff saying, I don't like all this powder, it's totally messy. So parents, let them have a mess, but you know, with it being powdery, you don't want to inhale the stuff. And you know what, outside, you may be able just to wash the plaster like chalk off the concrete. You got a little X marks the spot, right? And there's your little digger tool. You know what, they used to say just put this in water, let it soak, and it was easier to dig, but this isn't too bad, guys. This digger tool, but it's kind of hard on the fingers, and one slip and you're going to gouge yourself if you do the fork. So maybe the fork isn't the best thing, or maybe I can just break it. No, my muscles aren't working. Now we'll just go back to the digger tool. Just make a little dig here. But you know what? If we start ripping all these open and we soak them, oh, there we go. Oh, cool. So who's him? He's a standard edition. He's called Spiker. Now we just need to see if we got common treasure or gold here. Man, and all these little pieces. Okay, we got a hind leg, it looks like. Another one. So we got, looks like all 4 legs. Now we just need to find our treasure. There it is. We got the stone wheel. There's our treasure. Man, you can see how messy that can get, right, guys? So there's our Spiker, guys. But there we go. First one. You know what? The other thing they used to do with this plaster is put it in water, and the first instructions that they had with Treasure X, they actually said hold it under running water for about like 30 seconds, and then it's easier to break apart, and then the dust doesn't fly in the air. Kind of gets muddy and stuff. In fact, we're gonna try that. We're just gonna throw a bunch in here and just break them open and start seeing where we're at from there. Okay guys, so I opened all 5 of these, and they're about 4.2 ounces. And so instead of just getting dust all over the place, we're gonna go ahead and do what we used to do with plaster. Treasure X said that we ought to do in the first series, and just look at them starting to bubble by putting them in the water here. We just need to have them soak. So we start breaking it down. Yeah, it's more of a muddy situation than a dusty situation. That's why we got our paper plate and all this dust. So we'll go ahead and let those soak. Give them about a minute or 2, or at least until the bubbles stop coming up. And then we'll pull them out. We should break them open and start looking for our gold. Okay guys, we got the AdventureFun bros. Woo! We got Caleb and Jacob, and these guys want to be cracking open and find some gold. So here we go. We have these soaked. So guys, what you need to do is grab one and put it on your plate.
I don't want to touch it.
There, put it on your plate.
I see something blue right there. I think I got a crystal finish. Wait.
Look guys, look how easy that is to dig once it's soaked. Oh, it's beautimous. And who did I get? I got Richrap. I think you got Richrap too, bud. I think he has Witchwap. Which one did you get? Oh, you got the same one that we got here, right? You got Spiker. It's so much easier when it's soaked.
How? Help me, guys!
Hey, what treasure did you get? You got a stone wheel? Hey, this time I got something like Serpent Statue. So make sure you got all the phalanges, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there we go. So guys, you got the Serpentine statues, so they always come with the Richrap. And then Caleb got the Spiker, which I already got here. And he always comes with the stone wheel. May I have another?
I got the brain.
Oh, cool. He's got the Mutant Brain. And who comes with the Mutant Brain? Blingadon? You got Blingadon with Mutant Brain. Brain. Oh, what do we got? 6 more of these.
Got mine. Got mine.
You see that? They just dribble all over the place.
Whoa, I already seen my dudes.
Dude, don't dribble.
I got gold!
You got gold! He got gold! Whoa! Who'd you get? Oh, you got one of the collector's editions. This is Chompasaur. Dude, he got the gold!
Everybody gold now!
Everybody. I'll keep opening up my one that doesn't have gold in it. We just throw our gold away. We don't care. Neither should you. Oh no, it is in the garbage. Easy come, easy gold. Okay, Caleb just dropped it. He found the gold in the garbage. That's where most people throw their golds, in the garbage. Always look for the garbage. Look at that, bud. That's super sweet. And that feels really heavy too. You know what? That's one of the heaviest golds I've ever felt in Treasure X. Look at that gold. That's heavy. Guys, do you think we ought to do what's inside? Cut it, just see how thick the gold is. But no, that's real gold dip treasure. That is real gold, guys. Hey, guys, put in the comments below if you think we ought to do what's inside Treasure X's gold. There's a new guy? What'd you get? Who's him? Oh, it's Standard Edition. It's Attack-A-Dactyl. Jacob. He's got a circuit board. The green circuit board goes with the green Attack-A-Dactyl. That's a cool looking circuit board, guys. Say Attack-A-Dactyl.
Attack-A-Dactyl.
Oh, look, I got a new one, guys. It's the Furious Fireball. And this one for the Furious Fireball is Allosnap. He's a standard, but he's still cool. So look, you got the Furious Fireball for this guy right here, the blue dude, Allosnap. Just has a bunch of little zigzags on the back of his head. It's kind of funny. We're missing some limbs here. We're gonna look through the garbage. We're so excited about finding the gold, and Caleb found the gold, so now it's Dad's turn.
Oh.
Shh, don't tell Jacob. Hopefully I can get the gold before he gets back here. Oh, cool. I got a different one. It's purple. It's a Standard Edition. It's Styractor.
I got Allosnap.
Oh, he's cool. He's got the Artic Thermometer. Okay, guys, we just found the last one here, the Styractor. So there's the Styractor, the last one, and there's the thermometer. It looks super cool, the Ice Thermometer, or Arctic Thermometer. And that completes our total collection of the Standard Edition. Now we got one, and gold for the Collector's Edition. Man, what if gold came with every single one in the Collector's Edition? Well, we got 5 more to go. Let's get cracking. This one is Treasure Beak. See plastic. We got another gold egg, guys! And it came with a collector's edition. Guys, what if every collector's edition came with gold?
Oh my goodness!
That is super sweet. You know the odds of getting 2 golds, and we got 24, and it's 1 in 24, and we had 24 plus 15, so we were only supposed to really get 1.5. So this should be cut in half. But I'll take the full gold. Woo! And we got treasure beaks, so we have 2 of the 6 to collect. Give me the skeezers, man. Let's set some gold on this thing. Let's show it to you all nice and pretty. Treasure beak. Well, he looks kind of bland. I like Chompasaur a lot better. He looks cooler. Treasure beak is just gray. And that one, guys, it was just a different code. The 24, they were all the same codes. The 2 cases we had, all 24 of them, all the same codes, and we found 1 gold in them. And I got one that just was a different code and it had gold in it. We just got these over here that some of them are different codes left, and it'd be cool if we can find another gold. Otherwise, you know what? We're limiting our search and we may not get the other 4 collector's editions. Because you know what? Rhinosaur and Tygold look super cool. Fossilsaur, I want him. That's the one I want. You know what, Camera Mom? We're gonna have to buy another few cases. Yay! Another gold, guys. Another gold, 3. Right now, it seems like Treasure X or Moose is putting all the same codes in the box except for 1 or 2 to identify that one has the gold in it. That's what I've been looking for, just variants, differences. We also got a collector because he looks gray. So there's our Stegold. He's collector's edition. We got 3 golds, guys. Come on. What's the likelihood in the remaining 4 that we have that there's gold? Kind of weird. Maybe some of the plaster's heavy, but it makes sense. You know, gold's heavy, so I have 4.9. And we do have one more that's a 4.9 here. These are both as a 4.0 and a 4.4, but these are unique codes, and these are unique codes. They're unlike any of the other codes that we have. So there's a possibility that Caleb may have gold in his 2. That'd be so weird if we got 4 golds in all of these. But, you know, since they're actually duplicate codes, only at best, I think 1 would have a gold in my series, and Caleb would have 1 in his. I'm hoping to get the Fossilsaur, and it'd be great to get Tygold and Rhinosaur. So we got 3 more to collect, and they're all very colorful. Ready to open these? Ready, set, go!
Let's go.
Camera Mom got us fresh, hot water. Oh, James Brown. This is too hot, you motherfuckers. Ow! Go on, Max. Pull yours out of the lava. Okay, he got a common treasure. So that means perhaps maybe the other one has the gold. I think it has. He's soaking the paper box because the paper box is so hard to open. Our Max is taking it to a new level. I call you Max because he's so full of max power. He's just got energy, just buzzing around constantly.
Okay, I'm ready to open one.
Okay, we'll do the green bean. So I got the Attack-A-Dactyl. So this one's the 4.9, guys. This one was the other heavy one. And the one that was the other heavy one that we got was a Stegold, and we got gold in that one. He's got a rare, he's got a silver one. He's got a gray guy. He's got like a collector's edition. They're so hard to come by. Usually all of them have come with gold, so do you have gold in that one? Because what common treasure would you get with this guy? All the common treasures are all for the standard editions. He's got to have gold in his. Here it comes.
Let's go!
Gold! Woo! 4 golds! Oh my gosh, guys.
Good job, Caleb. I knew it.
That's just crazy.
Let's make it 5.
Man, that's super cool.
Bag with the bag.
So guys, I'm pontificating that you only get gold when you get the collector's edition. That's crazy. And you know what? We don't have the other 3. Moose, are you hanging on to the other 3? Guys, we got a video for you because I think it was Series 3. Moose hung on to like 1 out of every group and didn't release them because we went through tons and tons of Treasure X's. But we finally got a bunch of cases and we started finding them. But it wasn't until after 3 or 4 months that they released all of them except for 1 of each group. You got to watch that video. I hope we get time to put it out. Super interesting. You know, we got the 2 cases and it's 1 in 24, so we got 1 there. And then I just started randomly going around to different stores and going, you know what, they're missing some here, but I'm just going to look through the rest of them anyways and just find the codes that are different. And every time I found a different code, that's what I bought, and that's what we're finding so far. So guys, I couldn't tell you one specific code because it seems like they're batches that they come in for this batch, but you want to look in that batch to see if there's a different code than the rest.
Let's go!
No, this one didn't produce anything. We just got a Blingadon. Yes, a common treasure.
No!
And you know what? It looks like that only the collector's edition has the gold. So guys, I actually have an extra gold here. And the reason why is because I thought, could it be by serial numbers that we're gonna find the gold? Or is it gonna be by the weight? I went by serial numbers and that's what I found. This guy right here. We got a total of 3 of these dudes, the Treasure Beaks. And so now we have 5 golds, guys. So guys, we went to all the different stores, try to find more Dino Golds, not just any Dino Gold, but we went through all the codes to find the ones that weren't common codes. And so, you know, there's a few here that was in one case, a few in another. So we're hoping that these weren't recycled from older boxes and the gold was already out the door. Ready, set, gold! Again, we found another rare, super cool. This is Treasure Beak, and there's our gold right there. Super cool, guys. I don't know, I think Moose might be holding on to the other 3. So now we have a total of 6 golds. And of all the 6 golds, we found only these 3 guys over here. I mean, what are the odds? And we're looking for the other 3. Moose, are you holding on to my gold collector edition here, these 3 right here? How much more Adventure Fun money do we have to spend? Guys, like and subscribe so we can get more fun so we can get these and finally show you and collect them all. Maybe we'll have to wait a few months before Moose puts them out. Otherwise, we're just spending tons of money trying to find it, and they're sitting on them, and we never get it.
Please click on one of these videos for more Adventure Fun.